Welcome, comrade, to our starting customs house in our first city of our republic. Right next to the customs house is our first city called Planovo City. This is the only early start city in the republic. Right next to the city there's a tourist area with one big hotel and two smaller hotels. City is also running fabric and clothing industry. Left side of the city there's a small oil fields and oil is being exported through foreign pipeline connection. And another industry here is the bauxite industry. 6 bauxite mines, 2 bauxite processing facilities, large main storage, and bauxite is being pushed into the harbor for aggregate loading here. And then bauxite is being exported with ships. That was the first starting city, and on the right side, it's our second city of the Republic. Initially, this city didn't look like this. I didn't like how I made the city the first time, so I demolished everything and rebuilt everything. And right next to the city on the right side is our first construction hub. Construction hub needs to have all the vehicles and all the resources in one place, and the rail construction office too. City also has a gravel industry and 2 train distribution offices. One is used to distribute gravel and coal, and second one mainly for covered haul wagons. Right next to the city is an oil field. This oil is used for the chemical plant and the refinery. Chemical plant is right next to the oil field right here. And motor cars are delivering people from the second city into the chemical plant. And also next to the city is a rail production line. Motor cars are also delivering people from the second city into the rail production line. Railway and the highway extend into our third city, which is also a farming city. The crops from the farms are used for alcohol and food industry, which is located nearby the farm and the city. People are coming into the industries by buses, specifically 8 buses. 2 food factories and 2 alcohol factories are not enough to run the industry of 50,000 people. But I am running them at around 50%, even less, so that's maybe my fault. And right next to the food and alcohol industry, it's a refinery with a medium-sized oil field. Refinery is working at around maybe 50%, and this is more than enough to fuel the republic and export. Behind the oil fields, it's our 4th city and 5th city right next to it. 4th city is similar as the 2nd city. Initially, I didn't like how things turned out, so I demolished everything and started all over again. And right next to the 4th city is the 5th city. And this is probably the most prettiest city I ever made. The main point of the city is the railway museum and a retired locomotive. On the left side is the retired motor car, and on the right side is the old retired steam crane. City is called a garden city for its greenery, parks, and monuments. And right next to those 2 cities is another construction hub. This construction hub is responsible for building this whole area. City also has a very extensive tram line. Trams are powering the iron industry, coal industry, and the steel mill. This is the overview of the whole area. And during night this area really shines. This is our helicopter construction hub. All the necessary resources are brought in by trains. Everything you see from now on is built mostly by helicopters. Highway and railway continue into the mountains, and then we go into the second part of the republic. This is the big chemical plant, and right next to it, it's a plastics factory. On the right side of the chemical plant, it's a medium-sized city. Similar as the garden city, I'm very happy how this city turned out. The city is running the chemical plant, but the most important part of the city is the uranium industry, which is located on top of this hill. People are using cableways to get to their jobs. Complete uranium industry is on top of the mountain. And nuclear fuel is being sent into the nuclear power plant. Nuclear power plant doesn't make any money, it was just a fun project to play with. From the 6th city, we turn our eyes into the capital of the republic. Capital is responsible for many large industries, and the biggest tourist industry right here with 3 big hotels. The first one is the already mentioned chemical plant. Right next to it is the dry docks, where we are making our own glitched out ships. North of the capital is the airplane production line, electronics factory, and electrical components factory. Tourists are brought in by planes, 3 planes exactly, and Metro Line is bringing workers to all these industries. And this is the construction hub that helped build the capital and everything in this area together with the helicopters. Going south of the capital, we go into our second farming fields. 2 large farms and almost 50 farm fields. Crops are delivered here to fuel the meat industry. South of the farm fields, it's a massive infrastructure project that helped connect this part of the Republic with the mainland. Going this way, we have a medium-sized city with a new construction hub area. This construction hub helped build this whole area here that you see. This is a small to medium-sized city that's powering two industries. First one is the vehicle production line and the railway production line. People are coming into the railway production line via buses. Continuing behind the city is another infrastructure project. Highway is going through the mountains, while the railway is continuing next to the river. And we go into our final city of the Republic. This is a very small city that's powering a couple of industries. Behind the city it's a small gravel industry, and the gravel is being used to run the small cement plant and the small prefab factory. This was Season 2, Episode 62 of Soviet Revolution. I want to use this chance to thank everybody who watched, liked, subscribed, and big massive thank you to all the members of this channel. This is the end of Season 2, but not end of the workers and resources. Thank you for watching until the end. Season 3 awaits. Stalin salutes you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.